Tonight's highlights are brought to you by TEG Federal Credit Union. We're not a bank, we're better.
John Jay hosting Marlboro, a battle of the state-ranked. Allie Muller back on the mound 17 hours after beating Ketchum the day before. In the top of the third, Marlboro puts together back-to-back doubles. First, Taylor Felicello splits the outfielders and slides into second safely for her two-bagger. Then Ashley Voda puts one in just about the same place. Felicello scores and Marlboro draws first blood. But Jay came right back in the bottom of the third. Erica Fleming gets a hit through the left side, and this shot gets legs as it goes all the way to the fence. Fleming is in with a double. Stephanie Stum follows that up with a shot to left. Fleming scores, and we're tied at 1. In the fifth, Amber Mianti starts things off with a solo shot over the center field fence. And then a few batters later, with runners on second and third, Allison Swartz puts one up the middle. 2 more runs score. Marlboro had a 4-1 lead. Jay comes right back with another one in the bottom of the fifth when Jamie Harney sends this one over the fence to the lacrosse field. A solo shot making it 4-2. But at the top of the seventh, the Iron Dukes have their timing down. With 2 on, Lily Moresco drives in 2 runs with a shot to left center. 2 batters later, Alana Baglieri follows that up with a shot to the same spot. Moresco scores. Marlboro scored 5 runs in the top of the 7th to seal this one shut and go on to win the Battle of the Titans 9-3, the final.
Excellent pitching performance today. Did you feel it today? Have you been feeling it, I guess, because you sat out all last season?
I felt confident in my team, in my defense, in the offense. I know I have a good defense behind me.
How tough was it for you to come back after sitting out for so long?
It wasn't tough. I was ready to play. I got stronger, I got faster, and I knew I was ready.
What do you think that does for your team to get a win like this today?
It definitely boosts our confidence. After we lost to FDR, I think we needed this to prove that we are a good team. We can compete with anybody because they are a very good team. So I think it just basically proves that we can maybe compete with everybody.
Today we just came in confident. We've been working really hard trying to step our game up. If we do the little things right like we did today and we hit the ball well, that's when we come out winners. When we don't do the little things right and we have base running mistakes, we don't put the bat on the ball, obviously that's easy to beat.
They say that you learn more from losses than you do from wins. What did you learn from the FDR loss that you applied today?
We learned a lot from our loss. We learned that we're beatable, that we can't, just because we've been winning doesn't mean anything, because on any given day, any team can beat you. So I think we know that we need to tighten up. We can't take any team lightly, and we need to consistently, as I say, do the little things right. Get the bunt down, make sure our base running is good, and when we do the little things right, that's when we come out on top.
Marlboro came on their A game. They're a well-coached team. They're a good hitting team. They played better than us today, and they're a better team today, and it shows in the score.
You have the responsibility of calling the game, and early on things were going pretty good, pretty even along that stretch. What happened in the 7th inning where they were able to blow that out?
I think they just caught up to her, and I mean, we were throwing change and throwing off speed, but it just didn't work in our favor. I mean, they were hitting in the gaps, and I mean, there's nothing you can do about gap hits.
So there it is. The coaching staff at John Jay, before the season began, wanted to make sure that they got these kinds of games in against quality opponents from teams here in the area. So Marlboro, ranked number 2 in the state for Class B, is certainly one of them. And then John Jay will have FDR and Kingston later this week, and they're also state ranked. So those are the games that you want, because even though John Jay lost today, you learn so much more from losses than you do from wins. As far as Marlboro goes, you got to be so impressed with the way that they were able to hang with a AA school and then just take over in the 7th inning with clutch hitting and some excellent base running and great defense on this day. Lily Moresco pitches for the win, and she was commanding on the mound as well. And so Marlboro wins it. That's the final here from John Jay with a score of 9-3.